clear-cut case of a violation of the crimes against humanity and the war. If you remember Nuremberg, I mean, we killed many people for taking away people's lives, taking children away into the gas chambers, just like we're doing today. And the law is on the website, gentlemen. It's the forced disappearance of persons. It's a crime against humanity, and here we are in a supposedly in this society that has subscribed to international human rights legislation in the United Nations, and we enforce that at gunboat diplomacy in other countries. But here, right on our own soil, there's an office over there that's got a slave trade in children going on, without a question. There's one practice that they stopped this year, and it's a horror that I'm going to share with you. The MCFD was interested in children's arousal and sexual issues. So what their practice was they'd take a machine and they'd attach it to the penis of a child. That would measure the child's arousal level. Then they'd show that child pictures of naked children. That's what we're dealing with. And your question, Rose, what are we going to do about it? There's nothing we can do, but I know we could pray for all the children that are in the system, and it's impossible for us to fix something so horrible. I mean, the idea of reforming it, in the next coming months of the election, you're going to hear all this stuff about the MCFD, the worst ministry in Clark's administration. And with a revolving door and a $3 billion price tag, it's the biggest industry in the province. We're going to hear a lot of nonsense about the new legislation that they're trying to bring in to try and save themselves at the last minute. And we're going to hear the NDP are going to tell us that they're going to be doing such a better job. Well, you can believe whatever you want, but there's going to be a lot of nonsense. They change all the words. They're using the word custody and access, which is a prison industry word for the slave trade. We all know it. Look it up in a legal dictionary. Apprehension means rape. I know it sounds ludicrous. Look it up in a legal dictionary, the word apprehension. They do child apprehensions. What does the word mean? It means rape. Look it up. Rape means carrying off for the purpose of defilement. And that's what they're doing every day. They're carrying off our children for the purposes of defilement. Clear cut. So, Creator, we've got nothing we can do here. We're up against something greater than we can ever destroy. And it cannot be reformed. We need to destroy it and replace it with nothing. Send all those foster parents, all those social workers, when they throw down their badges and they say, I'm not going to do this anymore, I'm not going to take kids away from their moms and their dads. Creator, we know that the best welfare for all of children, all your children, is the welfare of the mother, the planet. We ask for your peace and healing for all of the children, the human children, but also the four-legged children, the winged children, the fish children. We should really be sending this message the other way, because I think you guys have already known that the MCFD is very evil. So I don't really have to convince you of that. But there are people in the offices, and I can show you the offices. There are a dozen or in this vicinity where, I mean, the head guy is at the Supreme Court, like regional MCFD dude, and then above all this triangle pyramid at the very top is a boogeyman. He's this imaginary character that we now call the director. Who is the director? The director of the Ministry of Children and Family Development supposedly represents us, and it's a person. But no, it's not a person. It's an imaginary boogeyman that keeps parents scared of speaking out. Or the director will come at you, and then the director has representatives. Oh, it's not me. I just represent the director. And this is my lawyer, who represents the director, this boogeyman. It's 1984, all right.